Today we're going to go to a really beautiful place called Kyoto. And in Kyoto, we're going to visit quite a few places and a lot more than I've actually put up for you, because this was like a teaser. We're going to go to the beautiful, Kinkokuji temple. We're going to Fushimi Irani shrine. We're going on the Philosopher's Walk. We're going to go and visit a whole lot of other places as well. We're going to visit the Bamboo Grove, which is really beautiful. We're going to go to Guyane, and we're going to look at the geisha. And I found a really beautiful video on the geisha and who they are. A very short one, but it really is a very explanatory one. Then we're going to go and have tea in the tea house and learn about how the traditional tea ceremony is. And finally, we're going to end up with some traditional food. So let's have a look. There we go. There's our, oopsie, up to on 7 still stayed there for some reason. All right, here we go with looking at beautiful, beautiful Kyoto. Now, Kyoto once was the capital, but it has remained the cultural and spiritual heart of Japan. With so many things to do in Kyoto, like looking at the cherry blossoms when they are in full bloom, and they are stunning. You can enjoy tea ceremonies in the traditional tea houses. You can walk through the Zen gardens. You can really see so many beautiful things. Known for its remarkable history and ancient traditions, Kyoto has managed to preserve its authenticity and act as the window to Japan's past. Kyoto is a place that's full of temples, and by spending some time here and exploring each one, you can really see why this is considered the capital of traditional Japanese culture. You can see the geisha in their traditional kimonos with white makeup walking the streets, and all of the temples and shrines are still occupied and maintained by monks and still carry on the old ways, wearing their flowing robes and performing ceremonies from long ago. Kyoto is located in the Kansai area, about 3 hours away from the capital city of Tokyo. If you use the Shinkansen, which is the train that they have, and this area is known for its local cuisine, which makes Kyoto a fascinating place for culture and food lovers. And this is why I've decided to just stick to Kyoto today, because it just has so much available for us. So let's have a look. There is our geisha girls. And here's a view of the city. So you can see old and new combined. Now, the first place we're going to go to is the Kinkokuji Golden Temple, really magnificent temple. It's a Zen temple in the northern Kyoto, with the 2 top floors are completely covered in gold leaf. Formerly known as Rokunji, the temple was the retirement villa for the shogun Yoshimitsu, and according to his will, it became a Zen temple for the Rinzani sect after his death in 1408. So this temple's been around a long time. Unfortunately, it had to be rebuilt, but I will explain that shortly. This beautiful temple is an impressive structure. It's built overlooking a large pond and is the only building left of the former retirement complex. It has been burnt down a number of times through history, including twice during the On-in War, a civil war that destroyed much of Kyoto, and once again more recently in 1950, when it was set on fire by a fanatic monk. And the present structure was built in 1955 to look exactly the same as the original structure of the 1400s. The first floor is built Each floor is different. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? So it's 3 floors. First floor is built in the Shinden style, used for palace buildings during the Hayden period, with its natural wood pillars, white plaster walls, and yet it contrasts and complements what goes on in the upper stories, the gilding. The statue of the Shaka Buddha, he's a historical Buddha, are stored on the first, and Yoshimitsu are stored on the first floor. Although it's not possible to enter the pavilion, the statues can be viewed from across the pond if you look closely, as the front windows of the first floor are usually kept open. The second floor is built in the book style used in the samurai residences and has an exterior completely covered in gold leaf. Inside is seated a beautiful Buddha, which is surrounded by statues of the 4 heavenly kings. The statues are not shown to the public. Finally, the third and upper floor is built in the style of the Chinese Zen hall and is gilded inside and outside and is capped with a golden phoenix. And there are the Buddhas that are not normally shown. There are some of the monks busy praying in there, and you can see these beautiful things that are in the golden section. Now, the son of the person who built this originally, he built a silver temple on the other side of the city. So now, before we go on to this very interesting building, let's have a look at the beautiful city. Okay, oops, I didn't go to the right video.
Today, we're visiting Kinkakuji Temple. Kinkakuji is a Zen temple located in northwest Kyoto. It was built in 1397 by Ashikaga Yoshimitsu, the third shogun of the Muromachi shogunate. Kinkakuji is the leading symbol of the flamboyant Kitayama culture and was registered as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. Although the formal name of this temple is Rokkanji, it is widely known by the name Kinkakuji because its golden pavilion, Kinkaku, draws most people's attention. It has 3 floors, and each one was built in a different architectural style. The first floor was built in a manner of the Heian period's palatial architecture. The second floor was designed like a samurai's residence, followed by the third floor as a Buddhist temple. The outside of the second and third floors is covered with golden foil, which reflects the sunshine all day long. While the Kinkakuji temple is well known for its magnificent golden pavilion, more than half of the entire area consists of a garden that features paths around the Kyokachi Pond. Kyokachi Pond contains 10 small islands, such as Tsurujima Island and Kamijima Island. They represent a tortoise and crane, which are believed as symbols of good fortune. The golden pavilion, Kinkaku, shows the most exquisite beauty at sunset. Kinkaku, during sunset, sparkles orange, as if caught on fire.